I want to talk about Femme House for a second because
Okay.
because
I love
because I
talking
love
about Femme
it.
House.
I know you do, and I've loved watching this thing grow. That's another thing that's grown like massively over the last year. Um, how do you see programs like yours changing the conversation about gender equality in the industry?
Ugh. Woo! What a question. What a question,
Yeah.
Alex. Gosh, okay, where do I even begin here? So let me just first take a step back.
Mhm.
We launched She is the Producer, the first, which went through the month of July. The
Right.
last one's August 6th. But it was in partnership with Alicia Keys' She is the Music, her nonprofit that's changing, really supporting female writers in the industry.
Yeah.
And also Emily Lazar's We Are Moving the Needle. And, Emily is like one of the very few successful engineers, won a grant, like I think one of the only women maybe to win a Grammy for
I
engineering.
think I think she's the only one.
I think she's the only one. Yeah. So she's a beast. And so we all partnered up, and Femme House made the curriculum. Lauren Kopp made the curriculum for this. And Ableton came on board as a sponsor, giving out licenses to everybody who signed up and access to pushes. And we developed this curriculum. And so we launched it. And within a day, we had 3,000 people sign up
Wow.
from all over the world.
Wow.
And I was just like, that in of itself was insane. And so Ableton came through and gave every single one of those women licenses for Ableton. And so I was actually in Ibiza when the first course was launched. And so
Yeah.
it was like, I was like at nighttime when it was happening, whatever. But the next day I woke up and I was like, oh, let me go check out the Femme House stories and see how the first course went. And I was just like looking through the stories, sobbing. Like there was one story where, a girl had posted and it was like, she went, it was through Zoom that this was taught. So we had to cap it at 3,000 just so we could, Zoom sort of makes you do that. So this one girl, like she, like in the Zoom chat, it said, hello from Mexico, hello from Brazil, hello from Canada, hello from Nashville, like hello from Australia, just women all over the world coming together in this Zoom room and learning how, and just the story after story about, there's one story where there are two girls and they had their pushes and they're like taking the course together in their bedroom, and like just seeing that was so cool because I oftentimes think like, okay, having more female producers, like, is that going to change the world? And maybe that in and of itself isn't, but what it does is it makes like, when you see yourself in a role you didn't think you could be in before, it changes like your general concept of yourself. Like I played Diplo's High Ground Party last Friday, and afterwards a girl, as I was leaving, ran up to me and she was like, seeing you up there made me think I could do anything. Like that's what it does. And like that does change the world, I really believe.
Yeah.
And this is just how, we happen to be doing it through female producers, but it's like so much bigger than that. And it was just so cool to see that. And so I just think that through education and visual representation, slowly but surely, the cycle will change and it will just become normalized to see women in, tech roles in general is the goal.
Yeah.